Okay, so let's talk about Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy is melting. He has dreadlocks now.
And Luffy has dreadlocks. He's gonna have blackface. That's what Joy Boy is.
Mhm.
It's actually blackface. No.
It's been over 800 years.
Tyler, what do you think? What do you think this is?
I think we are going to see, most likely, an awakening. We're going to think it's Joy Boy, but it's the power itself is not Joy Boy. It's more of just like someone rising up to the occasion as the title of Joy Boy. I think that's what it's going to be. Because I don't really see the power of Joy Boy in this like connecting. I don't know if I want that or not. I can see it happening, but I preferably probably wouldn't want that. We've been referenced Awakening. It makes sense for the main character to get it. He's in his time of need. He needs to go further than Gear 4. Yeah. This is just the perfect time for an Awakening to happen.
First, I want to just say, I don't know. I legitimately just have no idea.
Yeah.
But if I had to like choose a side I'm leaning towards, I would have to say the same thing as Tyler. I think it's like, I mean, I haven't talked about it on mic, but I have a disdain for Awakenings. But I do. I'm actually fine with it if it's an Awakening this time around. Mm-hmm. I'm totally fine with it. And I think it could be a thing where it's like literally the reincarnation of Joy Boy or something like that. Like has these special abilities or something. But I think it's more of just a title. I think I'd like that more.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know. I have no idea.
Just to play devil's advocate, like there's all the talk about like the gum fruit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With like how CP0 had to keep it and then Shanks' crew stole it. Mm-hmm. And then like the weird name thing, which I don't really get. So that could just easily that could just mean the gum's actually the Nika.
Yeah, that's a Japanese theory.
Which I think is dumb. I don't want that to happen. Mm-hmm. Like that's just such a weird retcon to like be like, oh, it's a different fruit. It's just different.
It's the Joy Boy fruit.
Well, it is a fact that one of these fruits, probably a fruit that we know, has been named differently and will be retconned.
And it's probably going to be gum.
I think so.
But that just is like that.
I know. I'm fine.
Why did he do it like that?
I think it's cool.
My biggest problem is like if I was to write a story and like guess where it would go story wise, it makes sense for it to be the main character with the special ability.
Yeah.
But I don't know a different name for a rubber person
because he's rubber. That's the thing.
Yeah, I just
like what other name would there be for? Like,
I don't understand why he had to make it a big thing that would require a name change. I don't understand why you didn't just say this is Sun God Gear 5.
Yeah, well, here's because you, and this is going to be news to the audience. Will, you have not finished many manga or anime.
No, I haven't.
And at the end of manga is when you get these huge, like, defining twists and things. So I think it's like, and we are in the end game. Like,
we are.
In One Piece, like, in reference to the whole story of One Piece, we are in the end game. Like, it's not ending next week, it's going to end in a few years, but it's the end game. And I think now is, like, I think it's fitting that if it's Luffy, it's something big because we're in the end, it's going to be these huge twists.
That's fine. I just don't understand the name change. That's like my biggest problem with it.
I kind of like it. I don't know why Oda chose to do it yet. I like the idea because it's totally in line with what the world government would do to a fruit that would be really dangerous. Like, they, of course, like they would say, yeah, we don't want people to see this and like know the name of it. Because if they ate it, it would be like, there would be a huge force against us, so we're going to change the name.
True. It's just such a weird continuity thing, though.
Big brain idea. They changed the name because Joy Boy originally had that fruit, and it was like inspirational.
I mean, that's what
and the awakening is what it really makes it.
I don't want to say it's Joy Boy, but I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
I also think it's weird that Shanks wouldn't know that.
I mean, maybe he did.
Shanks was the one who introduced it as the gum fruit.
Well,
you just ate the gum fruit.
Be for the best.
Yeah.
To be. Like,
he was in like a panic state. He wouldn't have thought about that to like switch it from gum to Nika.
Mean, he might.
Since a kid, he's kept the secret of the One Piece, so he's probably good at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
Do you think in a frenzy, Shanks would be like, "Oh, I got the One Piece"? Like, no. You really think he'd do that? No.
But my point is, I just think it's a weird continuity thing.
I do
that
think
he changes the name. I'm fine with Gum Gum being some crazy thing. I just think the fact that the name's changed is weird for continuity. It makes sense now, like that the world government would do it. But looking back, like that's weird.
I think we haven't seen it realized yet, and I think when we see it realized, it will make a little more sense.
I mean, if it happens.
I mean, I'm sure it will.
I don't know.
They brought it up, so.
I think, once we see, like, if it's not Gomu Gomu and it's some other fruit, it might make sense. Like, if it's Law's fruit, that would make sense.
If it's Law's
fruit, because
if his fruit
was the misnamed one, that makes sense, because like it's kind of a mysterious kind of name.
I had
it doesn't fit perfectly with
a little
power.
thought that it was the human fruit, because nobody would want that.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I know, that'd be really funny. It's like they changed the name of it. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
No one wants the human fruit,
but I do think it's the Gum Gum fruit. But.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I personally am in the. I don't think it's the Gomu Gomu.
I don't think it's Ope.
I don't think it's that either. I think it's one that we haven't
one that we haven't even seen.
We've seen it, but we haven't thought. We have
to. It could be Blackbeard's. Actually.
That's what my top theory is, because
I don't know.
Why can he absorb fruit? What if it's not the dark fruit? It's like some kind of absorption kind of fruit.
You know what? Blackbeard's.
That's what my.
I think it has to be something that has been named or has been shown in some form.
Yeah.
Because imagine, so it's like there's this fruit that the government changed its name. Yeah. But it's this fruit that you've never heard of. So it's like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I actually think dark would be a good twist, because sun.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Yeah.
I think that'd be it's a good connection and a good twist.
But also, just pedaling off of the Japanese theories, let's say whatever fruit it is, if it's Luffy or otherwise, say it is the Nika Nika no Mi, that would be like, I think that of any like theory that I've seen or thought about or read or whatever, I think that would probably make the best sense, like the most sense for why they'd want to change the name, because Nika was such a unifying force against like oppression and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, they could just have rocks have the dark fruit, and then they change. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's crazy.
There's more,
but there is more evidence.
There's more like in-story justification, I'd say, to say that it would be something related to Nika rather than something like darkness. But
I just think it's weird.
I do too.
Continuity
I do too.
Wise, it would make sense for the dark fruit to be like that.
My money, dark fruit. It'd be a cool twist. It'd explain
if it's not. My money's not.
Why
on
can't he absorb how he absorbs?
Yeah, because there's that mystery of
he's so weird
of like how the fuck his fruit
I think
works.
If it's not Luffy, it could be like Zanisha. Other than that,
like him having a fruit.
No, his fruit is the one that's, or if he has one, he has a fruit. Two, it's the fruit that was changed.
That was the first thing I thought of when
I'm pretty strong on the fact I think it's a Gum Gum fruit, but. If
I just don't want it to be.
I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I'm fine with every aspect other than the name change. That's the only thing I can't wrap my head around.
Didn't they originally call the Yami Yami no Mi like an evil fruit? Or
no, it's always been called the Yami Yami.
No, but like they always said it's like not like a good fruit. It's like
it's weird
fruit. Yeah,
I
thought there was like some.
There has always been like this fruit's weird, dog.
I think that would be a good place to look for,
because Blackbeard's been kind of in the background, and I think this is a good way to wrap that together, because I mean we had Eam with the Blackbeard poster, and then we had Shanks like we need to talk about someone, and that could be anyone. I'm thinking Blackbeard,
probably, right?
And then now with this with the fruits, and that would connect Luffy and Blackbeard,
right?
With them both having kind of crazy fruits, and
I completely forgot that he can, like, erase your Devil Fruit abilities.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
Why? That's not a dark ability. That's an absorption kind of weird.
Well, that's what darkness is. It's absorption.
But, like...
It absorbs light.
But, like, when I think of darkness, that's not, like, my first thought.
Like an ability? It's like an erasure?
It's more like an erasure.
I mean, that's just a creative thing on Oda's part, I think.
But I think you could definitely, like... That's my biggest
his fruit's weird.
My biggest issue with
He ate 2 fruits.
My biggest issue with the name is that, like... they describe the fruit, so you can't like change it unless the original name doesn't match very well. Like Gomu Gomu, that matches pretty accurately. Yeah. But like Ope Ope,
I also
Yami Yami, like, these don't match directly, and you could definitely see some more leeway.
Yeah. And then with the name change, there is the simple fact Luffy is rubber.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's when I
like why the fuck?
When I read like the Japanese theory about the Nika Nika no Mi, I was like, you know what?
He is rubber.
I like that justification, but he is a rubber man.
Yeah, that is undeniable. Why would he have these stretchy abilities to feel something different?
He's totally immune to electricity.
He is rubber. So I'm like, what are you?
Because it has to fit. The changed name, like the original name, has to fit,
and it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
The new one, Nika, has nothing to do with rubber.
At least as far as we know. But yeah.
Another point to Yami, it's a Logia, but you don't have Logia body.
Yeah.
That's another.
It's a very weird fruit. That's very weird.
From the beginning, they've like talked about its strange abilities.
Yeah. So I think that would be a good twist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm excited to see what it's going to look like.
I'm very, very excited.
I also think it's Awakening. Also, I don't know if I said that.
Oh, what he's doing right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's Awakening too. Yeah. It just makes sense. It's like melting rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah, because look, it's like
yeah.
He reminded me of Roger when I first saw him. So
and he's got steam coming off him too.
Does he?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, he does.
Also,
I thought that was like his life force.
I want to point something out.
Well, it could be him.
Yeah.
Something I saw in 1043, kind of towards the beginning. Luffy lets out a whole lot of steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that just normal for him going?
That's normal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
He's a steam.
That's what he does.
That's what I thought. That's what my assumption was, but I was a little.
1043.
Yeah, 1043.
This chapter. Next chapter should be so good.
Hopefully. I hope they don't
Unless it's a flashback.
Even if it is a flashback, it's going to be great.
Max, he might do the thing where he like doesn't talk about it for an entire chapter, like cuts away. And then
still, I don't know. It'd have to be a pretty good flashback.
Like, even if it's not a flashback, but like flash somewhere else in the tower.
I feel like at this point, it's either we're talking about Luffy or we're going to a flashback.
Yeah, that would be like Luffy says, "I'm going Gear 4," and like in the first time, and then they cut to like Law or like Zoro or whatever. That would be absurd.
I feel like we're talking about Luffy or we're going to a flashback next chapter.
Yeah. I think we're going to
And there are rumors that we will be on break after next chapter, so that makes me lean a little more that we're going to be talking about Luffy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a 2-week break talking about a flashback, or we got a flashback and then another break, I feel like that would be a little like disjointed.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning a little bit towards
if the rumors are true.
If the rumors are true, which I don't know.
But yeah, it's going to be very hype.
And hard to wait.
Reaction image.
I love the idea of the world government's main objective is just to make sure Kaido is never happy.
They just don't fuck with him.
He's never allowed to have a fair fight.
Mm-hmm. Even though the CP0 guy just got...
Actually, I do think we actually might have a flashback next chapter, because Kaido, for some reason, is very interested in Joy Boy. And I think next chapter we'll find out why in a flashback.
Could be. It's coming soon. I mean... I'm pretty sure
or
we know a Kaido...
like other way around could work too.
Yeah.
They show what Luffy is. Flashback.
That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, if the rumors are true. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, we know Kaido, we have to get a Kaido flashback eventually. Yeah. As each chapter marches on, it's just one chapter closer to that flashback.
Oh, so. Tyler.
Yeah, that's
so
gonna be
points.
That's gonna be huge.
That's why I keep Big Mom out. That flashback, I think it's gonna be.
If it has
rocks.
both,
I think it's gonna be the rocks.
Rocks, like
I'm so screwed.
You're left in the dust.
I'm gonna be so screwed.
This is your chance to catch, get a lead, but you just.
I mean,
I've played perfectly up until now.
If the world government comes along and does like big things, like either after Wano, like if we get like a reverie kind of thing, because we usually see like what world government is doing. That's I think you're gonna get big points there. Imagine a Green Bull review.
Green Bull.
Oh my god.
I gotta play so good then, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to play like really well with my picks, and I'm so scared.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, though.
No, I only missed out on like 20 points at most this chapter. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
You switched out Kid, I thought.
For Drake.
For Drake.
That's why I missed out on Kid.
Mm-hmm.
But Drake got me pretty good points.
Yeah.
More than Kid would have.
Yeah.
So
Kid was just... If Law wasn't there, Kid would have been so hyped. But like you said, the battle went on way too long.
Law overshadowed him.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, but it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I think that's it, though.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.